am pleased to introduce the man of the hour, the leader of our great city who is filled with passion and devotion to Biloxi, its residents, and visitors. He strives each and every day to make our city safe, friendly, and beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, here to deliver the State of the City is the Honorable Mayor Andrew Fofo Gillich. Please welcome him to the stage.
Wow, thank y'all. Thank you. That music always gets me going. But looking at the crowd, it's something. So, you know, we got so many folks here today, and every time it's a great pleasure for me to be here and to be with the Biloxi Bay Chamber. But let me say, you know, welcome to everyone to the state of your city. Thank you all for being here again today. And to Executive Tina Ross Siemens and everyone at the Biloxi Bay Chamber of Commerce, thank you for putting this great event together again. And to the Beau Rivage and their entire staff. This event is always top-notch. So thank you all. Give them a big round of applause. So I'm going to take a breath right now, but I want to say something that really meaningful and should be meaningful to all of us. You know, in just a few short months, our country will celebrate 250th birthday. And today we're celebrating progress and growth, and Biloxi is at the top of its game. But we should remember that so many have sacrificed so much to make all this possible for us to enjoy at this moment. Just a few weeks ago, 13 of our military men and women gave their lives defending our freedom. And about 200 more were wounded. Keep them and their families in your prayers. And just look around for the people in uniforms now and those who once wore the uniform. We owe them a round of applause in appreciation for their service. Now, this marks the 11th time I've done this address, and I'm as pumped up now as I was when I did the first one. And today, there are a lot of folks that I want to recognize and need to express my appreciation for their support regarding what has been accomplished in our great city over the past years. And I think they're on the screen now. So I'm going to repeat this. Our community partners and industry partners. I'm going to start Coast Electric, Mississippi Power, Brown Mitchell and Alexander, Machado Patano, Neil Schaefer Engineering, Seymour Engineering, Warren Paving, Yates Construction, Sun States Management, Curry Johnson and Myers, Pafford Emergency Services, Biloxi Business Club, Slavic Benevolent Association, Cadence Huntington Bank, Community Bank, the Citizens Bank, Hancock Whitney Bank, Keystone Federal Credit Union, Southern Coastal Federal Unit, and of course our gaming and tourism partners, Beau Rivage and Casino, Hard Rock, Scarlet Pearl, Treasure Bay, and IP Resort and Spa. So thank y'all to everyone. Now there's a lot more folks that we're going to mention, but it's really, really important that we're in this together, and I think we'll be successful together for a bunch of more years. Now, I want to thank and recognize the event itself, the annual Biloxi State of the City. It was the brainchild of the late Tommy Monroe, the longtime Biloxi booster, civic leader, and respected businessman. He marshaled support among like-minded citizens to shine a favorable light on the city, to present the annual State of the City report. Mayor A.J. Holloway presented the first one in 1997, now pushing an incredible 3 decades. I see my neighbor Biloxi and his wife, Wayne Hingen and Donna, is here today, but Wayne was a charter member of and former president of what is today the Biloxi Bay Area Chamber of Commerce. I believe he's attended every state of the union, state of the city since the first one in 1997, so he's got a perfect record. Thank you, Wayne and Donna. Today, Biloxi is a thriving brand known across this country. It seems with a sense of it stems with a sense of accomplishment, excitement, energy, and anticipation. Not hope, but expectation. Now, this just doesn't happen by chance or luck. It takes leadership, collaboration, and cooperation. And none of this could have happened without the support of our Biloxi City Council. I'm going to repeat once again. Ward 1, Wayne Gray. Ward 2, Anthony Marshall. Ward 3, Mike Nail. Ward 4, Jamie Creel. Ward 5, Paul Tisdale. Ward 6, Kenny Glavin. Ward 7, David Shoemaker. Give them a round of applause. And let me say that I appreciate for always keeping Biloxi and its citizens at heart, and for being thoughtful and reasonable in your decision making. Again, I don't even remember having an argument, right? Always fun. Well, mostly fun. But it is a great pleasure to work with them, and we look forward to many more years of doing some great things for our city. I lost track of something here. Okay. Most importantly, there's so many folks to thank and remember and recognize. If Biloxi was a wheel, the spokes of the wheel would be our department directors. Now, in 2025, we had some key retirements. They gave us decades of service to the citizens of Biloxi, and we acknowledge and thank them for their dedication. Former Chief Administrative Officer Mike Leonard, former Chief of Police John Miller, Parks and Recreation Director Sherry Bell, Parks Public Works Director Billy Ray Allen. Thank them for their service. And now, at the center of what makes Biloxi roll, our Chief Administrative Officer Rick Weaver, Chief of Police Christy Beck, Fire Chief Nick Geiser, Parks and Recreation Director Jamie Lee, Community Development Director Jerry Creel, Public Works and Engineering Director Christy Labatard, Courts and Legal Department Peter Abad, Ports and Harbor Division Christina Johnson. Thank y'all. Next, a number of organizations that have made significant contributions to our city's success and made Biloxi what it is today. Each has its own unique mission, and they're led by their own boards, directors, staff, and volunteers. Believe me, their job is not easy, and included are Biloxi Public Schools, Biloxi Housing Authority, Biloxi Planning Commission, Design Review Committee, Architectural and Historical Review Commission, Building Board and Adjustments and Appeals, Tree Committee, Beautification Committee, Municipal Elections Commission, and Civil Service Commission. And we enjoy a great relationship with the numerous agencies at the regional, state, and federal level. I see a number of our supervisors here. Harrison County Board of Supervisors, Rebecca, Dan, Bobby, I think they're here. Harrison County Sheriff's Department, High Sheriff Matt Haley is here. Harrison County Utility Authority, Department of Marine Resources, General Joe Spaggins is here. South Mississippi Planning and Development District, Gulf Regional Planning Commission, Harrison County Development Commission, Harrison County Motor Vehicle for Hire Commission, Coastal Mississippi Tourism, Gulfport Biloxi Regional Airport Authority, Coast Transit Authority, Mississippi Coast Coliseum Commission, Mississippi Emergency Management Association Agency, Harrison County, Harrison, Hancock, and Stone County District Attorney's Office, our Mississippi Legislative Delegation, and United States Senators and Congressmen. So thank you all for being here and doing what you do. Now, I've seen a number of our mayors and council people from our neighboring cities, but we've had great relationships with all of our cities, our sister cities, for years now. I see Bobby Cox from Ocean Springs, and we got Bobby Weaver from D'Iberville. We got, of course, Mayor Hugh Keating. Yes, even Gulfport. No one could figure that out. But, me and Billy did, and now you and I have. So I think it has something to do with music, right, Hugh? Okay, very good. Now, I kid, but we do love everything, the people we work with, and the challenge we have, the right goal, and because we're all in it together. But The best of these relationships is what Biloxi has and enjoys with the United States Air Force and our beloved Keesler Air Force Base. Now, over 8 decades, growing stronger than ever. For certain, Biloxi is what it is today because of Keesler, and Keesler is what it is today because of Biloxi. We have the same DNA, and it put us both on the map. Wherever you go, if you mention Biloxi, Keesler is brought up, and vice versa. You say Keesler, Biloxi will follow. Now, these are not just nice words. It's truly a family. Over and over again, when needed, we are there for each other. I believe that will be the case for generations to come. Always our Keesler cousins are here with us in force today. So their leaders include, he's not here today, but our buddy and Major General Wolf Davidson, 2nd Air Force Commander, Colonel Chris Robinson, 81st Training Wing Commander, Colonel Jarrett Fish, 403rd Reserve Wing Commander, and Colonel Jennifer Bien, 81st Medical Group Commander. So thank them for the leadership that we have and we enjoy. Now, Biloxi has some stars too. They serve their country all over the world, in Biloxi too. Lieutenant General Clark Griffith and Lieutenant General Mike Peterson. Thank y'all, generals. Look, it's not all roses. We have challenges, and they're challenges that come from many directions and every day, and we need to meet them every day. Take it from me, to have the quality of life we enjoy today, you just can't wish for things to happen. It comes from vision, leadership, and hard work. The rubber meets the road every day through the dedicated men and women in each and every one of our departments. Now, we'll show you that in a great video that Public Works has prepared. So enjoy the video, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Hello, I'm Fofo Gillich, Mayor of the City of Biloxi, and I am the new and improved AI Fofo Glitch, the AI Mayor of Biloxi. I'm here to talk to you about the things that we've made happen in 2025 and the exciting plans for 2026. I am here to map out my plan for Biloxi's future. Hold on, man, hold on. I love technology as much as the next guy. And in fact, I did pretty good in the technology business. But Biloxi isn't a computer game. Biloxi is a real city with a rich history and real people full of heart and a passion for the city we built. AI, thanks, but no thanks. Let's take a look at what has been accomplished in 2025 and the continued growth ahead for Biloxi. We started the year out with snow, an historic, once-in-a-generation blizzard that transformed Biloxi and the Mississippi Gulf Coast into a frozen winter wonderland. The enchanting yet hazardous event coated the beach, palm trees, roadways, and the Biloxi Lighthouse in thick snow. Biloxi's emergency management team, first responders, the public works crews, and public affairs staff worked around the clock before, during, and after the snowstorm to keep residents safe and to provide timely updates on conditions and closures. It was a powerful reminder that Biloxi is truly a team, one focused on serving the public. That spirit of teamwork carried throughout the year, as city crews work together to support the many special events that bring our community together, including the 100-year-plus tradition of Mardi Gras and other gatherings across the city. In March, many gathered at the newly renovated A.J. Holloway Sports Complex. After an extensive renovation, the sports complex reopened with the Biloxi Youth Baseball League hosting its opening ceremonies. The upgraded complex was quickly proving itself as a premier facility, booking 15 tournaments and generating more than $70,000 in rental fees in a short time. The past year brought significant improvements through the work of the Ports and Harbor Department. The Point Cadet Living shoreline was restored into a welcoming waterfront space that now greets visitors arriving both by land and sea. Piling caps were installed at Point Cadet Marina, the Biloxi Small Craft Harbor, and the commercial docks to preserve and protect the pilings. Damaged pilings were removed and replaced, and no wake zone signs were painted on the exterior walls at both the Small Craft Harbor and the commercial dock. The boat trailer parking lot was extended at the Small Craft Harbor to accommodate full-size vehicles with their trailers. This is just a glimpse of the improvements at the marinas. The Coliseum Pier was restored last year. Broken and rotten decking and handrails were replaced on the entire pier. 16 light poles were also fabricated and installed to accommodate the solar lighting. The Parkers Creek boat ramp finger piers were replaced with fiberglass reinforced decking along with a new substructure and pilings. At the causeway, the finger piers, fishing piers, all piers received repairs and upgrades, including new fiberglass decking and handrails. At the Lighthouse Pier, unusable since Hurricane Zeta, our goal has always been to rebuild this iconic pier better and stronger than the way it was before the storm. Hurricane Zeta was the first occasion that FEMA considered additional funding to do that. This mitigation funding required, it seems to be, never-ending plan revisions, estimates, questions, responses, denials, and appeals. Most recently, we submitted a hazard mitigation proposal to FEMA outlining how the city plans to strengthen the pier so it can better withstand future storms. We anticipated a response in February. However, due to the recent partial federal government shutdown, non-emergency FEMA staff were furloughed, which has delayed the review process. Despite the challenges, we remain committed to building a lighthouse pier that is stronger and more resilient, and one that residents and visitors can enjoy for generations. We hope to bid the project this year. Work on the Pops Ferry extension continues to be on track. On the southern end, earthwork, drainage, curb and gutter are nearly complete, with the crushed stone base in place. Roadway lighting and traffic signal poles are already being installed, and the roadway is beginning to take shape from Beach Boulevard to the railroad. Most underground drainage structures are in place, and construction on the retaining wall near the Coliseum parking area will begin soon. North of the railroad, earthwork and drainage are also nearing completion, with crushed stone base laid from the railroad to the existing Pops Ferry Road. Remaining work includes the Pass Road intersection, a new railroad crossing, a signalized intersection at Beach Boulevard, and of course paving throughout the corridor. We're looking for project completion by the end of the year. The Pops Ferry extension continues to spark development in the area. Last year, Five Below opened next to Rouse's Market, and just last month, the new 7 Brew drive-through coffee stand opened on Pass Road south of Rouse's Market. Next door, long-awaited Chick-fil-A plans have been approved and hoping to break ground in April. Just some examples of momentum that has taken place. Throughout the city, several other projects were completed or started. We saw the completion of the Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College entrance intersection on Pass Road, and the Wool Market Road sidewalks along Wool Market Road. We saw the opening of the Pickler on Pass Road, Dollar Tree on Pops Ferry Road, small sliders on Beach Boulevard, Jet's Pizza on Highway 67, and Rippin' Hot Chicken on Rue Magnolia. Construction began on the 100,000 square foot Mississippi Cyber and Technology Center near White Avenue and Larcher Boulevard. The center will be a collaboration between the United States Air Force, the state of Mississippi, and run by Mississippi State University Research and Technology Center. It will serve as the heart of the statewide cyber initiative. On Beach Boulevard in East Biloxi, construction is underway at the former Church of the Redeemer site, where a new 102-room home to suites is framing up. Developers worked with the city to preserve the historic Ring in the Oak Tree, a landmark tied to a treasured local story. In downtown, on the corner of Howard Avenue and Reno Street, construction crews have been steadily working inside the historic building, preparing for a new chapter. This year, the historic Barks building will welcome a new restaurant and upstairs cocktail bar, blending respect for the building's past with a fresh addition to the growing downtown dining scene. The restaurant will preserve much of the Bark Building's historic character and offer high-quality ingredients and classic preparations with a focus on steak and seafood. The cocktail bar will offer a more intimate setting overlooking the district. For now, Lee Young and his team are keeping the name, opening date, and full details under wraps. But the steady hum of construction suggests that something extraordinary is quietly coming to life within the historic walls. Across the street, The Scoop, a specialty ice cream shop, opened in December. With sprinkled floors and vibrant colors, the shop offers 32 flavors of ice cream and specialty items. Just around the corner stands the historic Sanger Theater. After an extensive renovation, the project is finally nearing the finish line, with new carpet tiles, freshly polished wood floors, updated seating lines, and a fresh coat of paint, bringing new life to the beloved venue. Along with the physical improvements, the Encore Sanger Group, a team of talented individuals brought together by their shared passion for theater, assumed the management of this historic facility, helping usher a new chapter for performances and events in downtown Biloxi. Down the road on Howard Avenue, across from the Nativity Church, High Tide Nutrition opened in 2025, offering loaded teas, shakes, and more. Next door, the Greek restaurant Acropolis has also opened, further expanding the business district in the area. On Lemieux Street, the Biloxi Yacht Club has leased the historic former library building. As one of the oldest yacht clubs in the United States, it is fitting that the organization now calls an historic structure home, continuing its long tradition as an important part of Biloxi's coastal culture. As they settle in, plans are underway to restore the interior walls to match the library's original blueprints. But the progress happening in Biloxi isn't limited to new businesses and development. It's also about enhancing the experiences that bring our community together. And nowhere is that more visible than at Keesler Federal Park, where baseball and memories continue to happen. This year, fans have already been able to enjoy some incredible matchups. High school rivalries, Biloxi and D'Iberville, brought their fierce competition to the diamond during the annual Battle of the Beach tournament. College teams have also taken the field, with exciting games like Mississippi State versus Tulane and Southern Miss versus Nichols, giving fans unforgettable moments of high-level play. And now, as the new season approaches, we look forward to even more thrilling games, packed stands, and unforgettable moments on the field. Keesler Federal Park continues to be a place where our city comes together, celebrates our teams, and enjoys the best of what our community has to offer. 2025 marked the return of a passenger rail service to the Mississippi Gulf Coast with the launch of Amtrak's Mardi Gras service. What began as a long-awaited milestone has continued to gain momentum, reconnecting Biloxi to neighboring cities and bringing the new visitors to the coast. In its first month alone, the service carried more than 18,000 riders, and by the end of the second month, ridership had already exceeded Amtrak's initial projections for the time frame. On any given day, a drive by the Biloxi stop reveals a parking lot filled with vehicles from riders taking advantage of that service. Progress doesn't happen on its own. It takes leadership, vision, and the dedication of those willing to guide this city forward. For Biloxi, there was an election this past year, bringing new faces and fresh perspectives to the City Hall with the addition of 4 new council members. We also marked a transition in city leadership with the retirement of Michael Leonard as Chief Administrative Officer and the hiring of Rick Weaver as Biloxi's new CAO. Both distinguished military veterans, they continue to strengthen Biloxi's deep ties to the armed forces while leading on the front lines of our city operations. With new leadership comes conversation, collaboration, and at times spirited debate as we work together to move the city forward. We certainly face our share of challenges. Ever since gaming was legalized on our shores, some have often wondered, where is all the casino money going? Let's put it in context. Last year, our 8 casinos generated annual revenue, what is called gross gaming revenue, of more than $1 billion. Biloxi casinos paid about $131 million in taxes to the state of Mississippi. and about $23 million was returned to Biloxi's general fund. About $7 million to Biloxi Public Schools. Another $3.5 million to other school districts in Harrison County, and $10 million to Harrison County. Where does that money go? It's the same answer that has been said for years. Just look around. It goes to help fund city services, public safety, infrastructure, and even our schools. It's one of the main reasons why our citizens pay the lowest taxes and charges for services lower than all of our neighboring municipalities. We also face the challenges of a fast-paced social media environment where information spreads quickly, not always accurately, and tools like AI are increasingly shaping what people see. While AI can play a role in sharing news and updates, residents are reminded that the city remains the most reliable source for accurate information. We remain committed to open communication, keeping residents informed, and making decisions guided by facts and experience and the long-term well-being of our community. Our focus remains the same, working together to make the very best decisions that keep Biloxi moving forward. Behind every project, every public service, and even every interaction with residents is Team Biloxi, the employees who bring city service to life in our neighborhoods. The city currently has more than 600 employees who provide the day-to-day services that you expect and deserve. To make it easier for the public to connect with the city services, we implemented the BeConnect Request Center, formerly known as Citizen Services. The program has been rebranded to reflect the city's commitment to streamlined communications and to more efficient service. It also allows citizens multiple ways to report various issues, from potholes and litter to traffic signal outages and water service issues. Now BeConnect centralizes these requests through a modern call center, allowing the city to track concerns more efficiently and respond faster. Often seen by the public are the first responders. The Biloxi Police and Fire Departments are always ready to answer the call. In 2025, the Biloxi Police Department responded to nearly 113,000 calls for service, generating almost 9,000 reports and over 6,000 arrests, while maintaining a low use of force rate of just 2.9% of arrests. Officers also completed more than 14,400 hours of training to meet professional standards and accreditation requirements through the Mississippi Law Enforcement Accreditation Commission. Community engagement remained a cornerstone of policing in Biloxi through initiatives like the Festival Against Crime, the Citizens Police Academy, school demonstrations, and volunteer programs, strengthening trust between officers and residents. Proactive policing strategies also help the city maintain lower than average rates of vehicle and residential burglaries. The Biloxi Fire Department responded to more than 8,000 emergency calls in 2025, a slight increase over the previous year. Over 65% of those calls were rescue and medical incident related. Through the EMS partnership with Pafford EMS, life-threatening emergencies averaged under 10 minutes response time, and non-critical calls were reduced by 15 to 20%, allowing firefighters to focus on fire suppression and rescue. The department maintained its Class 2 fire insurance rating. Biloxi Public Works employees remain on call to provide all kinds of services, including asphalt repair, mowing right-of-ways, litter patrol, water and sewer main repairs, daily trash collection, and assisting with the numerous special events throughout the city. Crews in Public Works handled nearly 9,000 work orders in 2025, totaling more than $3.6 million last year. At the Parks and Recreation Department, crews remain out and about, mowing ball fields, picking up trash in city parks, and maintaining park equipment. Last year, we saw the addition of new equipment at the Pops Ferry Dog Park, new playground equipment at Miramar Park, and new outdoor exercise equipment at Pennzoil Park. The Aquatics Division remains a regional leader, hosting top-tier swimming competitions for the summer leagues, high school teams, club leagues, in the near future, potentially collegiate leagues. This year, Parks and Recreation Department and Public Works Departments are preparing to roll out our citywide grass cutting program. Residents will have access to an easy-to-read map and a proposed schedule, helping everyone to stay informed and aware when maintenance will occur in their neighborhoods. By keeping our community in the loop and working together, we ensure a cleaner, more beautiful Biloxi for all. Greeting faces each day are the staff in the Community Development Department. By overseeing orderly development and growth, the department ensures that new projects, renovations, and community improvements align with the city's vision and standards. From reviewing permits and guiding developers to supporting the neighborhood initiatives and maintaining the character of Biloxi's neighborhoods, the team plays a key role in shaping a safe, vibrant, and thriving community for residents and visitors alike. In 2025, 271 building permits were issued for new single-family houses, and 183 building permits were issued for commercial buildings. The department also issued permits for plumbing, electrical, and mechanical, as well as for short-term rentals and certificates of occupancy. Overall, more than 4,000 building permits were issued, representing a 49% increase over those issued the previous year. Managing municipal construction projects, ensuring the compliance with city, state, and federal regulations, and overseeing the public infrastructure improvements are the responsibility of the employees of the engineering department. In 2025, the department managed 70 construction projects in various phases of work, including concept, design, construction, and closeout. These projects valued at just under $136 million. The Katrina Infrastructure Project, replacing 100-plus-year-old water and sewer mains and upgrading drainage, remains ongoing. To date, $321 million of work has been completed, in the biggest project in the city's history. Work on the point, in the areas known as St. Michael's 1 and 2, is nearing completion. Contractors are currently addressing final punch list items. In West Biloxi, in the area known as Boulevard 1, 2, and 3, 5.1 miles of sewer main and 4.4 miles of water main have been installed, and the contractor is working on the final paving. The next phase is Rodenberg 9, which runs along Beach Boulevard between Veterans Avenue and St. Peter Street. It should be out for bid in April. The last phase, Buena Vista 1 and 2, design engineers are updating the plans so that we'll be ready to move forward once additional funding becomes available. And keeping the public informed of the facts is the Public Affairs Department, maintaining a relationship with the media, visitors, and residents. This team works with every department to stay on top of the facts. This can be seen on the city's numerous social media pages, the award-winning newsletter, and on BTV and the city's website. As Biloxi continues to move forward, we remain focused on the real work being done, the facts and the honest conversations to strengthen our city, support our neighborhoods and businesses, and invest in the future that benefits every resident. We're committed to collaboration, growth, and opportunity in this city. By continuing to focus on good governance, community input, and strategic planning, the city is destined for great things. Whether it's new development downtown, enhancements to public spaces, or improvements to our streets and infrastructure, we work to make sure Biloxi is safe, vibrant, and thriving for generations to come. As we move forward, I believe our greatest strength will always be the people who serve and support this city. God bless you, and God bless the city of Biloxi. All right, how about that? Give it up for Public Affairs. They did a tremendous job. Cecilia Dobbs-Walton, her words told the story. And John Major, he flew the drone and took the shots. And Rennie Sherman wove it all together and from the technical side. So, and he's doing it today too. So thank you all for that. But I hope you've seen the value of what the hard work of our employees and the leadership of Biloxi has accomplished. Now, off the script, I didn't forget to talk about my family. I thank my family and friends, and I want to say a couple of things that, they're not bashful, and they're always good for giving me advice. And Daddy, when you do this, do this. Don't act like you're getting mad or whatever, and don't cry. That's what City Council was saying, don't cry. So I don't think I've cried yet, right? Now, you might see the look, okay? But I want to say just a little thing. Just a little about just a little AI was using for visual effect. But there's nothing artificial about what was presented today. You can believe every bit of it. What's concerning, however, is how easily people accept as truth anything they read on the interweb or the outer space book world. Too often, the people putting this content out disguise it as satire. Now, they know it's false, it's baseless, it's malicious, and it's meant only to hurt, not help, especially when it comes to our city, Biloxi. You could call it RI, real ignorance. The good news is more and more Biloxians have had enough of this negativity. So when you see it, call it out. Don't share it. Do your part for Biloxi. She deserves it. Now, I look over the room right now, and I've seen we've got it all covered. Doctors, lawyers, engineers, teachers, power companies, restaurants, casinos, and every flavor of business and organization. You know I feel the enthusiasm here today. And without a doubt, working together will make Biloxi the best it can be. I've said this before. Biloxi has its own gravity, a gravity that attracts visitors and develops every day to our city. Now more than ever, a rapidly evolving Biloxi promises excitement, opportunity, and prosperity. God bless you, and God bless Biloxi. Thank you, thank you, thank you.